We've been really high on the Fern for a long time. Personally, I love that digital knit fabric. Gives you just that extra little bit of cushion. You can actually notice that. Has a lot of flexibility in the backrest. Coming from a brand like Haworth, you're getting really good policies, a good return policy, good warranty, and the build quality is really nice on this chair too. So I'm going to be at a really high A for this.
Ryan, what do you think about the build quality on this? Because that's actually one of the things that people have kind of been complaining about as of late, is that they're a little bit disappointed on some of the build quality. I think it comes down to some loose parts. I've noticed it on our chairs too, but I mean, overall, I think the chair is fairly well built. I mean, it's all nice components. I would say that for me personally, I give this a solid A all around. They've got good return policy, good warranties. Build is solid for what you're going to get, and it is a super comfortable chair. Unlike Ryan, though, I love the lumbar support. So if you want some really dialed-in lumbar support, get the extra lower lumbar, and definitely skip the headrest because that thing is not that comfortable.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think the build quality, I'd consider the build like A minus in terms of the whole industry. I don't think it's quite up there with like a Herman Miller or a Steelcase, mainly just due to quality control issues out of the factory. I think if you get one that's perfectly put together and all the screws are tight, then it's competitive to the other two brands. The problem is we don't see that type of consistency. But from a quality, overall, adjustability, comfort, for me, this is an S tier chair. It's one of the only chairs that I've ever used that I've put in the coveted S tier. Now, I need the digital knit, no headrest, and no lumbar in order to achieve that S tier rating. But for me, it checks all the boxes. I love the seat. I love the arms. The backrest is absolutely incredible. Really good flexibility, and you're getting great policies because it's Haworth. So for me, this is S tier. Another S tier pick for me, this is the Steelcase Leap. This is the chair that I literally sit in everywhere that I go, my office, my home office, the conference room, everywhere that I go that I can sit in the Leap, I sit in the Leap. It checks every box for me. Most comfortable chair I've ever sat in. I don't really need to say more. You get amazing policies, #1 build quality. It's S tier for me all day.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is that this is along the lines of some of those chairs when it comes to durability that you pull out. You see these being pulled out of buildings that are like 20 years old sometimes, and they're still fully functioning. So I think from the build quality standpoint, definitely one of the best chairs out there for sure. And just where it is from a lumbar standpoint, if you like really aggressive lumbar, you're going to get it with the chair. If you're more, again, like Ryan, and you don't want it, you can pull out the height adjustable lumbar, but you've got the adjustment knob down here for the lower tension of the lumbar to really kind of fine tune it. This chair is great for people that are like 5 foot, 5'1", all the way up to about 6'5". Honestly, it's a great chair for a wide range of people. So easy A+ for me. I think if you could get the value from the refurb with the new seat pad that BTOD's got now, I'd probably give this thing an S tier. I'm super, super close. The only thing, while the seat pad is really nice, it's still not the EMEA seat pad for me of my Lamia. So I'm going A+, easy A+.
Yeah, I'm also super high on this chair. So that backrest, the flexibility is amazing. The flexibility in the seat, the arm pads are really nice. So there's nothing really that I don't like about this entire chair. The only thing that maybe I like better and some of the chairs that I would go with an S is the recline. So it has the more the tilt lock style instead of the kind of smooth recline you get from like an Herman Embody. So that probably holds it down from being an S for me. But, you know, like Greg was saying, if you could get this for a refurb price, then all of a sudden that value is just boosts way up, so I'd probably go S. But I will give the new from Steelcase version an A, so it averages out to a really high A.
We're only about a third of the way through this list, and I'm just loading this thing with S tiers. We've got another S tier, Herman Miller Gaming Embody. I have put this thing in S tier for like 3 years now. For me, another chair that just checks all the boxes, ridiculously adjustable. The movement that you get out of the backrest and the seat is really, really good. I love the range of movement and the flexibility. The build quality, second to none. It's Herman Miller, great policies, good return policy. It's S tier all day for me.
Yeah, I think what Ryan said, it's an awesome chair for sure. I mean, the build on this thing is incredible. It looks super cool from a chair standpoint. As long as you're a chair nerd, I think you're going to think it's pretty dang cool. It's very comfortable in the seat with the pixelated seat system. I like the backrest a lot too. The only thing I personally don't like, which I'm on record stating, is that this always, for whatever reason, with my height at just about 6 foot, this curls my shoulders over just enough to make it uncomfortable for longer sitting periods. But like these arm pads, super soft. They are not maybe as adjustable like with the adjustment numbers that it has, but they're super big pads and they cover as much range as I need. And obviously Herman Miller's got great policies. The only thing I don't love is that they charge you now $99 to return their chairs. But I get it. A lot of people are buying multiple chairs and probably firing them all back at them. So I understand why they're doing it. But still, it's hard to beat. I'm going to go A+ on this.
I'm going to be with Ryan at that S tier. I love this big, wide seat. You can kind of move around it a little bit, and it has some flexibility. Again, that backrest, lots of flexibility. I'm able to kind of take away some of that shoulder roll by edging out the backrest. You can actually change the backrest tilt independent from the recline. That kind of helps fix that issue for me. And again, like Greg said, it's a great looking chair if that matters to you. So I'm going to be at that S tier. If you want to see how we rank all of the most popular chairs, head over to BTODtv to see our full office chair tier list. Click the link in the description.